Exactly 30 days from today will be 2 years since I've been uploading videos into YouTube. First, when I started, I was just using my iPhone with no microphone, no lights, no background, no studio, just me, my iPhone, in my dining room. As I continue to upload more videos, get feedback from my viewers, and try to improve the production quality of my content, I use the very little money I make from this channel and reinvest back into this channel so I can further improve the quality. In the past 2 years, I have upgraded my camera twice, I have upgraded my microphone 4 times, and right now I'm using the Rode NTG5 with Zoom F6 recorder, and my camera is Canon 80D. And I am absolutely happy with both of these equipments. My lights, on the other hand, they do the job. These are the newer bicolor LED lights. I've been using them for over about 1.5 years, and I find a way to try to make them look decent. But because the softbox on them is just not that big, I continue to get a little bit of a harsh shadow and not very pleasing roll off of the highlights and shadows. So I've been doing a lot of research trying to find out to see what should be the next light I'm gonna get. In this video, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my research and how I landed on the Godox UL150. We're gonna do a quick unboxing and setup of the softbox that I got for this unit. Coming right up. What's up, everybody? My name is Sean. Welcome to my tech channel. If this is the first time you're stopping by and you enjoy tech content like this, you might want to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification so you won't miss my future videos. So if you've done any research around lighting, you will see a lot of professional YouTubers. They use Aperture 120D Mark II. That's the most popular light that most YouTubers with good amount of audience they typically have. So I didn't want to pay that much money for an Aperture 120D Mark II, and instead my research led me to consider Godox. Godox lights are color accurate and they are competitively priced, and this one in particular has a very special unique features. So most of these LED lights, they at some point they heat and their fan will kick in to try to cool it down, and that creates some noise. Some fans are quieter than some of the other ones. Now in my case, because my studio is really small, there's basically 1 bedroom in my house, I wanted to get something as silent as possible. This light does not have any fan in it, and the way they were able to accomplish to avoid overheating is by separating all the power components and have that power module outside of the light. And number 2, the design is much larger to try to allow for heat to escape the light. When you open the box, we have some literature, power cable. This is a lot heavier than I thought it would be. This is a monster. This sells for about 440 bucks on Amazon. Obviously, when you get this, you're gonna need softbox. You need to get a stand for it. So all in all, this still could cost you about 600 bucks. This is the standard dome that will come with. Obviously, I'm not gonna use this. Instead, I'm gonna go ahead hook up the softbox. You can control this with an app. You can control this from this module itself. You have this Velcro strap that you can put the controller and the power adapter together for cable management and space management a little bit. Oof. So you can adjust this at increments of 1%. So the fact that you can adjust this 1% at a time, it gives you really good precision control of the light. So this is at 1% and you can go all the way up to 100%. So I have ordered 2 different soft boxes. One of them has arrived, the other one has not. One is the 90 centimeter or P90, the other one is the 120 centimeter. So basically 3 feet or 4 feet. So this is the only one I have right now. So this actually does come with a carrying case. this giant dome that is taking probably half my studio. So I feel like I definitely need to go with the P90. So I'm shooting at f2.0 ISO 400, I believe. I have the power at 30%. The light is about 4 feet from me. So hopefully you guys can see the difference. I'm gonna try to put the first picture side by side so we can take a look at them and see if you notice any difference. Probably what you should see is the roll off of the shadows in my face, in the background. I don't have that really harsh and sharp shadow that I had in the past. Same thing, the shadow on the desk and my arms. So this is it, guys. Like I said, if you're trying to improve your lighting quality and you're on a budget, even though $400, $500, $600 is not cheap, but it's a lot cheaper than paying for an aperture light, I highly recommend this. This is 100% silent. So if you are shooting indoor or shooting close up, you don't have to worry about the fan noise kicking in from the light and worrying about it in post-production. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. If you haven't subscribed and you like videos like this, please remember to subscribe and turn on the notification.